You'll never get bored with the same old selections when you dine at Hudson's Classic Grill, because the selection on their menu is huge. If you're looking for dinner, sandwich, or salad, Hudson's has it. They even have a kids menu. And don't forget about the desserts and their fountain menu with old-fashioned shakes and malts. And for those of you who enjoy a drink with your meal, there's a full bar with a wine menu.
Hudson's the one for good food and great fun. Meet me at Hudson's Grill.
Peninsula Federal Credit Union's vision continues to be the trusted financial partner within our communities, fulfilling the motto, people helping people. Become a member and share a piece of the credit union that has served the community for nearly 80 years. Apply online at peninsulafcu.com or stop in at one of our 3 locations in Escanaba and Menominee.
Peninsula Federal Credit Union, lighting the way.
Hi, Jeff Richardson here. As a former athlete and coach myself, I'm proud to have Richardson Jewelers salute the players and coaches of today's game. Richardson Jewelers knows the benefit of promoting lifelong habits in our youth by promoting team play in sports, academic, and work ethics. We support the sports programs of the UP who are creating resilient, strong, confident leaders in our community. Richardson Jewelers, supporting our youth for over 15 years.
Ashley Home Store's sale and clearance event starts right now. Hurry in and get 0% interest for 72 months with no minimum purchase. Saving money is always in style during Ashley Home Store's sale and clearance event. Shop and save today, only at America's #1 furniture and mattress store. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Nothing but net and all the action. Bay College basketball is right here on Maverick 106.3.
Life gets complicated. Money's tight. Time to get smarter about your finances and taxes. Not just for April 15th, but for your future. For tax advice based on unmatched knowledge, experience, and education, ask a CPA. At Randy Malik CPA, he knows you work hard for your money. That's why he believes tax preparation should be affordable, professional, and confidential. Call Randy Malik CPA 217-1040 for your tax appointment.
We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty. Unlock the door to your perfect place. We'll help you find just the right space. Call the experts in realty. You'll get better marketing strategies. We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty.
Some might say we have a problem with too many distractions with all the devices in our life. What? But you can change that with a simple Papa Murphy's pizza. Enjoy a Papa Murphy's take and bake pizza in about 15 minutes, and something amazing will happen. Devices will go silent. Texting will stop. Eye contact will be made. There will be an actual conversation. Smiling faces. Enjoy Murphy's take and bake pizza. Iron. Get it.
We are the full court press of Bay College sports all season long. Now, 106.
All right, let's turn this down so we can hear what's going on, and we'll get going, right?
Sounds good to me.
We're going to tip it at half court. The Steven Nelson kid from West Iron County, he's also real tough. He's a big guy. He's going to jump here with Christian Alexander. And the tap controlled by Gogebic. And so the Sampsons with the basketball first. Right to left. They move it. Nelson, left corner now. This is the kid we were talking about a little bit. There's Emmanuel Eig. Ball knocked away by the Norse defense. On the far sideline, it's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sampsons. Just underway, Bay College, Gogebic Community College. Big game here, again, with Dakota County and Bay College and Gogebic. Somebody's going to have to travel, and we don't want to be that somebody. Nice drive on the baseline by Dobesi. That one no good, and volleyballed out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Norse. As this could be one of those, let's get it to Alexander for a dunk deals, right, on the baseline pass. Oh, they were going to instead, they were going to go to Wagner in the corner, and that one deflected out of bounds, so we'll do it again. Robinette looks to inbound it. Far side of the court now to Luke Mattson, back to Rob outside the arch. Robinette, top of the key now for Wagner. Wagner, right side to Alexander. Alexander with two guys on him. He's going to expect that, right? 3 ball, Matt Wagner, near side.
That's the way to start it off there, Jack.
Well, you want to double up on Christian Alexander, that's fine. Go ahead and do that, but then it's going to, you got to pick your poison on a defensive side, right? And Wagner buries that triple, and he was pretty happy about it, too. Back the other way, the Sampsons miss. The Norse looking to run. Left to right, here's Robinette across the half-court line. Right-hand dribble with the ball, left hand now. Gets it to Christian Alexander on top. Now to Wagner, left side to Ryan Robinette. Robinette back to Wagner, another 3! Starting the way Haley did in the women's game. 6-0 Wagner leading Gogebic himself. Driving inside, that shot's no good. Here is Robinette pushing the tempo now. Robinette dished it underneath. He was trying to no-look pass there to Luke Mattson. Maybe he should have looked. It got deflected though. So it'll stay with the Norse. Robinette inbounds, baseline right, looks. Gets into the corner, another 3. That time no good. On the other side of the court, Wagner flopped down as if he had been fouled, but that went on. And Christian Alexander battling hard underneath, and the Norse able to save the rebound, and the foul goes against, I believe, Steve Nelson. Yep. Good kid from West Iron County. I know him pretty well, and he's part of a big family of athletes there at West Iron. Here's DeBessie, drives, floats it home. Chris DeBessie. Well, he's just, that's just how Chris is. DeBessie can do it inside and out. He's an awfully tough matchup for the other team. All right, here's Mitch Borseth with the ball now for Gogebic. Left side of the court, Wagner all over him. They get it to Lyle down low, puts it up, no good. Dachau Lyle, they get the offensive board. 5 on the shot clock, a 3 from the other side of the court, no good. It's tipped up and in by Steve Nelson. So Nelson gives Gogebic its first point after the Norse got the first 8. Robinette with the ball, near side for Bay. Left side now to Wagner. Wagner, cross-court pass to DeBessie. Chris drives inside, puts it up, no. Rebound volleyed around, and Gogebic ends up with it. They'll get it to Mitch Borseth. He's going to throw it up from nearly half court. No good. Christian Alexander the rebound. Up to Ryan Robinette across half court. Dribbles right in front of us, Rob. Sets up that offense now to Alexander. Swing it left side to Wagner. Wagner back to the top for DeBessie. DeBessie near side now. Robinette launches a triple. Near side, no good on that one. That was short off the side of the rim. 8-2, Bay College with the lead. 16:25 left in the first half. We got underway about 20 minutes late here tonight because of the length of the women's game. So, Borseth over to Woodley. Now to Eig. 3 ball. Woodley back of the rim, no good. Christian Alexander with another rebound. Scoops it ahead for Ryan Robinette, left side. Robinette across half court, got it to DeBessie in the corner, back underneath now to Mattson. Kick out 3, near side, on its way, switch. Matt Wagner, 3 of them. And he is off to the Trudell start, huh? 11-2. Bay College with the lead. Woodley outside the arch for Gogebic. Woodley penetrates, goes to the basket, puts it up in, it's no good. Alexander the rebound for Bay. Up the left side, Robinette's able to save it. Gets it back now for Alexander. Now Matt Wagner is going to bring it up near side. Wagner with his left hand dribbles it over. Actually passed it over for Robinette. Ryan Robinette setting it up. The Norse lead 11-2. Alexander back to the basket. Over for Wagner, who's drained 3 of them so far. Now DeBessie. DeBessie back in the corner. Robinette for 3. No. Boy, Robinette is streaky, isn't he? Sometimes they go and sometimes they don't for him. Steven Nelson has their only basket. Left corner, this one tapped out of bounds. It'll stay with Gogebic as Borseth will inbound, baseline left. 14:55 left in the first, and Bay College is leading by 9 here, 14-2. Woodley, 11-2 I should say. Woodley, high pass, saved on the far side there by Emmanuel Eig. Underneath, nope. That's going to be another empty trip for Gogebic as that one is out of baseline and out of bounds. Tristan Masuga checks in. Christian Alexander will sit. Also leaving is DeBessie, and Alexander is not leaving. He thought he was, but no. Matson is going to leave. So it's Robinette left to right across your radio with the basketball. 11-2, Bay leading. Khalid Fleming in the game now for the Norse for the first time. He's got the ball. Wagner in the middle to Alexander. Back over now for Khalid. Khalid bounced it back. Another 3 for Wagner. Oh my goodness, is he feeling it? Can you say on fire? 14-2. Matt with 4 triples to start things off. Lyle in there, scoops it up, no. And Gogebic just not getting into any offensive flow. Here's Khalid Fleming up, passed it over, another 3. Oh, baby! 5 of them for Wagner, are you kidding me? 17-2! Really? Talk about on fire. 5 triples for Wagner to start the game. I think he's missed 1.
The Bay bench is up and loving it right now.
And some of these are deep too, and they're not hitting any rim. All right, the Sampsons are down 17-2 under a barrage of 3s by Matt Wagner. Behind the back dribble now. Woodley pulls up, shoots. No. Offensive rebound near side. And Eig kicks it out. 3 from the far side of the court is good. That's Dakau Lyle with the 3. 17-5. Robinette to Khalid Fleming near side. Fleming with the ball. Now to Wagner. Got it into Christian Alexander. He spins, flings it up. No. Foul against the Sampsons on Steven Nelson.
That's his second.
Yep. They've got to keep him in this game. Christian Alexander will go to the line. Matt Wagner with 5 triples. Chris DeBessie with a nice inside basket. 17-2 lead. And then they answer with a 3 at the other end. It's 17-5 at the moment.
Come down here so we can see him. Oh, all right.
Free throw on its way. No good for Alexander.
There's the sub for Nelson. That's
Gavin Ransinski.
Yeah.
Ransinsi.
Yes.
Ransinsi from Hurley, just across the border there in the western UP, northern Wisconsin. Alexander at the line, missed it off the front of the rim. And Gogebic with the basketball off the rebound. Left-hand dribble, Emmanuel Eig across half court, being watched by Robinette. Mitch Borseth near side. They've got all kinds of coverage on him. Dakau Lyle misses, offensive rebound, turns back up, no. That time, Wagner gets the rebound, or was it Masuga? Masuga. Oh, another 3. That is long for Wagner. Well, he was feeling it, right? Why not? Offensive rebound now. Fleming's got the ball. Goes inside. Scoops it up. No.
That one was the heat check, Jack.
Back the other way. The jump shot won't go. Oh, it deflects right back to Emmanuel Ige, and he puts it in. And the Sampsons will call a timeout with 12:09 left in the half, 17-7. Bay College leading. We're back in 30. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
You'll never get bored with the same old selections when you dine at Hudson's Classic Grill. So,
He played minutes the last time. And that's because they were losing by 20.
And with old-fashioned shakes and balls.
He scored a lot of points at Iowa, though.
There's a full bar.
Yeah.
Hudson's the one. Good food.
From the Heartwood to your radio, Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3.
Well, Matt Wagner with 5 triples to start this game. If you weren't with us for the women's game earlier, the ladies won 64-52 over Gogebic. Marcus Harris checks in for the Norse now. Khalid Fleming will bring it up left to right for Bay. 17-7 the score as the Sampsons try to weather the storm. Matt Wagner. Now it's Dondre Yohe who just checked in, and driving on the baseline, he turns it over. So we're going to the bench here. Wagner still on the court, the only starter out there. Gogebic will inbound on the baseline right. They're down 10. Jokey checked in for Ironwood. Driving is Lyle, tried to pass it on the baseline to Rensensi, who also just checked in, and he turned the ball over. So the Norse back up court now. Khalid Fleming with it. Left side to Wagner. Wagner, quick pass in the corner to Yohe. Now to Masuga. Back to Wagner left side. Now Marcus Harris. Harris passed it over to Khalid Fleming. Back in the middle to Yohe. Dondre back to Khalid. Outside the arch to Wagner. Left side Harris. He'll launch a 3. Oh, a toilet seater. It rolled around the rim and fell off. Ouch. Khalid Fleming gets the foul. Second foul on the Norse. That's his first. Chris DeBessie back in, and now Xavier Fields, the X-Man, check it in for the Norse. We have DeBessie, Fields, Harris, Wagner, and Yohe on the court for Bay College. Gogebic with sub in as well. Jared Johnsaz, he's from Ironwood as well. He's in the game. He's got the ball right now. Left side in the corner. Norse trying to get a steal. They go to the floor for the loose ball as Wagner rips it away. Jokey on the floor. And that turnover gives it back to Bay College. It will be on the alternating possession. 9 minutes gone by in this game. The Norse have been stuck on 17 for a couple of minutes. 17-7 the score. Norse got that big win against Dakota County 1 week ago tonight in Minnesota. If they could win this one, they're halfway home to being able to host. Wagner on top. Over to Marcus Harris, left side. He'll launch another triple. Not this time. Off the side of the rim and the glass. The Norse have taken a lot of shots, and the only one making them so far was Matt Wagner. Lyle fills up a 3 the other way, and he buries it. Dashau Lyle. And Gogebic is within 7. 17-10. Harris in the corner. Gets it to the X-Man. Back to the top. Here is Yohe. Boy, he just does stuff like that, doesn't he? Dondre Yohe comes in off the bench, and he just does things. He does
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not always scoring either. And his shot is so smooth. He doesn't play that many minutes. He was our player of the game down, I think, in Alpena. Mitch Morseth back in. But that basket for Yohe makes it 19-10 and stops an 8-0 run by Gogebic. But I say he does stuff because it's not only scoring. He'll get a rebound, or he eats up minutes for the starters, or especially if Chris Alexander gets into foul trouble, which he hasn't tonight. But bounce pass on the baseline, and a nice basket there for Dashao Lyle. 2 more for him. He has 8 of their 12 points. There's a 3 on top. That is no good, or a long 2. So the Norse lead by 7, 19-12. Gogebic with the basketball against Steven Nelson on the bench with 2 fouls. Kick out in the corner. A 3 is good for 52 off the bench. Rensinsi, and now Gogebic is within 4. Yohe, top of the key, Wagner. Doesn't shoot it. They get it to Fields, and then another turnover. And so the Norse got off to that quick start, but we're going to have Robinette and Alexander come back in here. 19-15, the Norse lead down to 4.
Yeah, we got to get a bucket here. Stop.
They got to play some defense first. Yep, they need to stop. As the Sampsons have the basketball on top, and a foul on Fields as he tried to draw the charge on number 0 there on top, Jansav, but the foul is on Xavier Fields. 9:04 to go in the first half. Bay College is
Get there, Jared.
with a 4-point lead.
Look, Gavin, head up.
And they weather the storm. Give it credit. Mitch Borseth with the ball. Borseth drives on the baseline, dished it off in the corner. In the lane, that one is blocked. Nicely done there. DeBessie in the open court, back the other way. Tried to bounce at the Fields, it's picked off. And so it's the Sampsons backup court. Kick out near side. There's a 3 on its way. No good for Resinski. He already had 1, but not this time. Ryan Robinette with the ball for the Norse. Near side to Chris DeBessie. Lobs it to Alexander. Goes right by his man. Oh, he missed the dunk. He got absolutely hip checked on that one, and they turned a blind eye to that. Matt Johnson, I should say, not Robinson. Matt Johnson pretty upset, but that wasn't called.
Go 41.
Gogebic with the ball. Woodley with it taken away by Wagner, and then he threw it up court, and it's taken back by Johnses. Back underneath for Lyle. He puts it in off the window, and it's 19-17 as Lyle gets 2 more. The Norse lead is down to 2. They were up by 15 a moment ago. DeBessie bobbles it on his way in. Another Norse turnover. 7:38 left in the half, and the big 17-2 lead is nearly gone now. Checking in is Yazir Khan out of Chicago for the Sampsons. He too can shoot the ball. We saw that in the tournament here when we didn't play them, but they played 2 games on this court. He has the ball right now, picks up his dribble against the full court pressure. Woodley dribbling it near side for Gogebic. 3 ball near side is short.
Not a good shot.
Fleming the rebound. Fleming gets it in the middle. Not good for Fields, and nobody can score right now for the Norse. Kick out in the corner. 3 ball. Woodley, no good. That was you could hear Coach Dennis Mackey, he was happy with the shot selection that time. They just didn't get it to fall. And now Harris has it swatted by a leaping Janses, but Janses will get called for the foul. And we have a sideline warning on Matt Johnson. Well, that didn't take long. 6:55 left in the half. 20 on the shot clock. The Norse will inbound and go left to right here. Marcus Harris has the ball now. Harris. Left side to Khalid Fleming. Outside to Matt Wagner. Wagner to Khalid Fleming. Back to Matt. Harris in the middle to X-Man. He spins in the lane and scores! Attaboy, Xavier Fields puts that one down, and it's 21-17 Bay College. Sampson's with the ball. They had cut a 15-point lead down to 2. 12 on the shot clock. On top to Janssens. Janssens stolen by Fields. Fleming back up court. Goes inside. Puts it in, and he's fouled. Khalid Fleming with the and one opportunity here as the downriver Detroit boys are coming through. First it's Fields, then Khalid Fleming, and earlier, remember, Krista Bessie with the nice one on the baseline. Khalid at the line, yes. 24-17, Detroit getting 5 quick points. Bay College had a 17-2 lead. They cut it to 19-17. Now the Norse are up by 7 again. As Ryan Robinette checks back in. D'Andre Yohe is also out there for the Norse, along with Christian Alexander, Marcus Harris, and Khalid Fleming. Good burst off the bench by Fleming and by Fields there. And now, great defense by Marcus Harris, getting his face. That's going to be a turnover, and the ball goes over to the Norse. 5:59 left in the half, 24-17. Robinette left to right, looking for his first points. He's well outside the arch right now, but that hasn't stopped him before. Tried to bounce it into Fleming, taken away, back in the other direction now. And a scoop, nope, it won't go, but they're going to get foul shots here. 5:44 left in the half. Marcus Harris gets called for the foul. That's one on him.
On the line for the Sampsons, number 21.
And so Woodley will go to the line. Roquence Woodley, he's out of Milwaukee. Puts the free throw up and in. 24-18. Bay College leads by 6. Big one on Saturday. Dakota County Tech will be here. Second free throw good. It's only a big game if the Norse take care of business in this one, though. Khalid Fleming across half court, left to right for the Norse. 24-19 after the 2 made Gogebic free throws. Robinette with the ball. Ryrod, near side. Gets it to Yohe. Yohe in the corner, deflects to Fleming. He's open, he shoots, no. And the Sampsons get the rebound, and here's Woodley, right to left. Woodley lobs it across half court to, that's Khan, Yazir Khan. Now Woodley penetrates on the baseline, and another turnover on the Sampsons this time. 5:06 left in the half, 24-19, Bay College leading. But both coaches have a lot to complain about here with some of the turnovers. Robinette near side to Fleming. Khalid puts down the dribble, gets it to Marcus Harris. Harris, bounce pass in for Alexander, and didn't work out. Another Bay College turnover. Coming up at halftime, we're going to talk with Mike Ponko, the coach of the Bay College baseball team. Because you guys have started practices already.
Yes, we have. We finally got underway Monday. We got our late night practices, 8 to 11 or 8 to 10:30. We're all pretty tired starting this week.
Well, you're not used to it, right? Your muscles aren't used to some of that that they're being asked to do right now. Underneath, nice job by Yohe as he forces a bad shot under there by Lyle. Turnaround jumper for Masuga, no good for the Norse. And now Woodley gets the rebound, and Rockends Woodley across half court. Gets it to Mitch Borseth. Borseth passed it back to him and stolen away by Masuga. Here is Robinette attacking the basket, gets inside, got away with a walk perhaps. Fleming was going to shoot the shot from the corner. He got stepped into, goes underneath the basket, tries to one-hand this one home. That won't go. Woodley back the other way. He fires up a three, and it's through. And that cuts it to 24-22. So, Woodley makes the three. We get a timeout on the court. It's a 30. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Change is constant, and it happens every day. However, some things aren't meant to change, like fair prices, great service, and delicious homemade recipes. And that's what you'll get when you go to the Family Inn, a gathering place for family and friends. So when the change and the hectic pace of life are wearing you down, go back to the good old days at the Family Inn. Fair prices, service, and a good home-cooked meal. Across from the Super 8 Hotel in Escanaba, the Family Inn.
We're there for every dribble, dunk, and dish all season long. Bay College basketball is on Maverick 106.3.
24-22. They got off to a 17-2 lead, Mason, and since that time, it's been hard to get anything to go.
Yeah, just struggling to get going after that big stretch from Matt Wagner. Can't really get the lid off the rim. A couple turnaround jumpers that just aren't falling off the back of the rim from Masuga and others. And then just not getting a couple foul calls has really changed the momentum of this game, and it's pretty even right now.
Gogebic, just 4-12 in the season, but we mentioned they've been playing much better lately and playing some good competition. And the Norse lost to them in triple overtime out there in Gogebic 2 years ago. Christobessi with the ball, near side to Robinette. Turnaround shot for Masuga. That's short, side of the rim. Rebound by Forseth, and here's Gogebic with the ball now. Across the half-court line, Woodley with it. Woodley to the top now. Oh, Marcus Harris steals the ball. Nice job, but he gets it back. Ige in the corner to Woodley. Woodley pulls up, shoots, scores. And we're tied at 24.
Woodley with a nice run these last couple baskets.
Yeah, he's
got 7 for him now.
And this one's deflected away. Ige back in the other direction off another Norse turnover. Lays it in, and the Norse are trailing in the game now, 26-24. The Norse take time. We're back in 30. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Premier Real Estate has been serving the community for over 26 years with 10 educated real estate agents, 2 are associate brokers, and there's 1 appraiser on staff. Premier Real Estate has been voted the best real estate office 4 years in a row. Call 786-5030 and make them your premier choice for buying or selling real estate. Premier Real Estate, located at 118 North 22nd Street in Escanaba, right across from the water tower. Call 786-5030. Premier Real Estate, proudly supporting Bay College Athletics.
No getting stuck behind the backboard. We have the best seat in the house. It's Bay College on Maverick 106.3.
26-24, Gogebic with its first lead of the game. And if I had told Dennis Mackey that Mitch Borseth would have 0 points and he'd be winning by 2 with 2:57 left in the half, I'm pretty sure he would take that.
Yeah, hopefully we can figure out our offensive game and come back into this. It starts with this possession right here.
After the timeout by Matt Johnson, Matt Wagner's got the ball with a man on him. Gets it in the corner now, a 3 for DeBessi. No good. Rebound Masuga. As it's stripped, it goes off his leg out of bounds. Boy, we're not getting any good bounces either, to be real honest about it. Of course, you make your own breaks. You don't, sometimes they just happen. Gogebic up by 2 with the ball. 3 ball. Left side, it's good for the corner for Woodley. And now it's 29-24. The Sampsons with the lead. And the Norse just can't get anything going. After that hot start when they were really rocking and rolling. And it's a confidence thing too sometimes, right? The confidence just isn't there. Wagner buries the 3 on top. as we had been outscored 27-7 up until that 3 by Wagner to cut it to 29-27. Now Mitch Borseth turns, gets it to Ige in the lane. It wouldn't have counted had it gone. There's a foul on the floor on Ryan Robinette.
Circle Yasser! Circle Yasser!
Wagner with 6 threes in the game.
Get out of here!
Now the Sampsons with the ball, scooped up and in by Khan. Yazir Khan, 31-27. Gogebic with the lead. Dobesi gets it into Yohe, puts it up, no good. Woodley the rebound. Woodley back up court for the Sampsons. Mitch Borseth spins in the lane, draws the foul, and it is all Sampsons right now. Yohe the foul, his first. Mitch Borseth goes to the line here for Gogebic. 31-27, Sampsons with the lead. They've come back from 15 down to take the lead. Borseth ricks that one off the front of the rim. Xavier Fields back in for Bay. Christian Alexander is in as well. Time for one of those Alexander dunks to liven things up in this place. Free throw for Borseth is good, so he splits the pair. Down to 1:15 left in the half. Bay College trails by 5, and Fields takes his eye off the ball in the corner, lost it, taken back in the other direction now. Pull-up jumper, Woodley, no good. He had a good look at it. Offensive rebound underneath, it's loose on the floor, and Fields gets it for Bay. Now Wagner. Matt Wagner with the ball. Near side to Dobesi in the corner. Oh, he wanted to go back to Matt on top, and that's picked off. And there's just literally nothing going for the Norse. 32-27, Gogebic by 5, down to 35 left in the half, and falling down, Ige puts it in on the baseline, Emmanuel Ige, and the Norse are down 7. 34-27. Dobesi on top. Near side to Wagner, into Alexander. Alexander goes in and gets fouled. Man, oh man. A couple of circus shots have gone for Gogebic, and Christian Alexander to the line. He's 0 for 2, make it 0 for 3. Nothing going right. Matt Wagner with 18 points in the first half, and the rest of the team has 9.
We've had a few decent looks from the mid-range, but none of those shots are falling right now.
Nope. Alexander splits the pair, and the Norse are down 34-28. And Gogebic will be able to go for the last shot here. Woodley, left side with the ball, goes underneath. Over to touch pass to Lyle, no good. Norse get it, and here is Wagner with a long half-court shot. I don't think it would have counted had it gone. Boy, the Norse have some work to do here. Trailing at the half to the Sampsons, 34-28. After going ahead 17-2 to start the game.
Yeah. Got lucky on that last shot too. He thought he had less time than he did and rushed it and missed. So fortunately only down 6 going into the break, and hopefully we can figure out something in the locker room and get us back into this.
All right, we'll take a 3-minute break, come back, and we'll talk with Panko, the coach of the baseball team. Will do that, and we'll also get some statistics your way. Halftime here, Bay College is down by 6. Wow. Bay College Radio is Maverick 106.
Life gets complicated. Money's tight. Time to get smarter about your finances and taxes. Not just for April 15th, but for your future. For tax advice based on unmatched knowledge, experience, and education, ask a CPA at Randy Fleet CPA. He knows you work hard for your money. That's why he believes tax preparation should be affordable, professional, and confidential. Call Randy Malik, CPA, 217-240.
Come up here or not after we talked that time down there, remember?
Today we have a distraction with all the devices in our life. But you can change that with a simple Papa Murphy's pizza. Enjoy a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza in about 15 minutes in your oven, and something amazing will happen. Devices will go silent. Texting will stop. Eye contact will be made. There will be an actual conversation. Smiling faces at that place. Enjoy one today. Papa Murphy's Big Pizza, Iron Mountain Market, Escanaba.
I'll interview one of those two guys too.
Every day.
I'll interview him.
Like fair prices, great service, and delicious homemade recipes. And that's what you'll get when you go to the family. Of life are wearing you down. Go back to the good old days of the family Inn. Fair price, great service, and a good home meal. Across from Super 8 Hotel, Escanaba.
Your real estate has been serving to keep for 26 years with 10 educated real estate agents, 2 are associate brokers, and there's 1 appraiser on staff. Premier Real Estate has been voted the best real estate office 4 years in a row. Call 786-5030 and make them your premier choice for buying or selling real estate. Premier Real Estate, located at 118 North 22nd Street in Escanaba, right across from the Water Tower. Call 786-5030. Premier Real Estate, proudly supporting Bay College Athletics.
Score big with Upper Peninsula State Bank.
Hi, this is Chris Tryon. Need to finance a new home, camp, ATV, or car? Need to bank when and where it's convenient for you? We've got what you need. Along with the friendly service and personal touch you've come to expect, come see us today. Upper Peninsula State Bank, you're going to like it here. In Escanaba, Iron Mountain, and now in Gladstone.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, Jeff Richardson here. As a former athlete and coach myself, I'm proud to have Richardson Jewelers salute the players and coaches of today's game. Richardson Jewelers knows the benefit of promoting lifelong habits in our youth by promoting team play in sports, academic, and work ethic. We support the sports programs of the UP who are creating resilient, strong, competent leaders in our community. Richardson Jewelers, supporting our youth for over 15 years.
Listening to Bay College North basketball on Maverick 106.3 WGMB, Stevenson, Escanaba, Iron Mountain, Menominee. Proud to be your official home of Bay College basketball, Maverick 106.3.
All right, welcome back to your Bay College gym where we have 11 minutes left in halftime here. The score is 28 Norse and 34 for the Gogebic squad. And our statistics for the half, Woodley went on a really nice run towards the end there. He's got 10 points for the Sampsons, and he's really putting it together with some good ball handling and some good work as a guard. Ig has been doing a good job getting to the bucket. He's got 6 points. He's been getting breaking that press, doing a good job handling the ball this far. And then Lyle has 10 points, including 2 triples from outside. So he's putting it together inside and out for them. But then the Bay College Norse, Matt Wagner, just with a complete control of this game. He's got 6 triples in this game so far, 18 points, and he's only missed twice. So he's just putting it all together for himself. Krista Bessie's been doing a good job getting to the bucket, just can't finish around the rim quite like he needs to. He's 1 for 4, unfortunately, so only 2 points for him. Chris is doing a great job rebounding. He's on pace for 10 rebounds, or 12 rebounds, excuse me. So he's got 6 right now. He needs to get some more points on the board, and hopefully he can do that in the second half. Maybe get us a dunk and electrify this gym. We got a lot of students here for once, and it'd be great if he could get a dunk and really bring this gym to life. Ryan Robinette with no points, and then Luke Matson also with nothing. So it'd be good to get those two going. Ryan needs to maybe hit a triple and get himself in the scorers column and loosen himself up. Khalid Fleming has 3 points from the bench, and he's doing a good job handling the ball around, but unfortunately just not cashing in on those bunnies. We're only shooting 34% from the field, so that's got to improve in the second half, and if we can do that, I think we can come back into this and win it. So hopefully we can figure out that Sampson defense and start attacking the way we were in the very beginning of this game. And that's all I got for the stats. So if we can take it back to a 2-minute break, and we'll see you back here in 2.
Ashley Home Store's sale and clearance event starts right now. Hurry in and get 0% interest for 72 months with no minimum purchase. Saving money is always in style during Ashley Home Store's sale and clearance event. Shop and save today. Only at America's #1 furniture and mattress store. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Life gets complicated. Money's tight. Time to get smarter about your finances and taxes. Not just for April 15th, but for your future. For tax advice based on unmatched knowledge, experience, and education, ask a CPA. At Randy Malik CPA, he knows you work hard for your money. That's why he believes tax preparation should be affordable, professional, and confidential. Call Randy Malik CPA, 217-1040 for your tax appointment.
Premier Real Estate has been serving the community for over 26 years with 10 educated real estate agents. Associates is one staff. It has been the best real estate office. Call 786-5030 and make them your choice for real estate. Premier Real Estate, located at 118 North 27th.
Such a good start, too, eh?
Yeah. Across from the water. Call 786.
You can't figure Matt Wagner's going to stay that hot.
Real Estate, proudly supporting Bay College Athletics.
And maybe we kind of
and it happens
that might happen, right?
What?
Well, you would hope so.
Like fair prices.
That would have
great
set some
service,
kind of record.
which is homemade.
He still got 6 1/2.
Right.
When you get to the Family Inn, they're a gathering place for family and friends. So when the chains and the hectic pace of life are wearing you down, go back to the good old days at the Family Inn.
They weathered the storm, though. I mean,
Good.
Yeah, no, we're
Across from the
position.
great sale in Escanaba, the Family Inn.
Hey.
Whether it's a full court pass, dunk, or press, we won't miss a second of Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3.
halftime here at Bay College, and the Norse are trailing by 6. Yeah, 34-28 if you tune in at the beginning and heard the Norse with 6 3-pointers from Matt Wagner and a 17-2 lead. You're thinking, okay, but not the case. Boy, that Gogebic team really came back with a vengeance. And their Mitch Borset, their best scorer, their leading scorer, only has 2 points.
Yeah, you know, it's a team that started off the season with some rotten luck. They went 0-7 to start the season, and since then they've played near 500 balls. So they're starting to get things going, starting to figure things out. And I think if anybody came into this expecting a blowout, you'd be mistaken. You know, this is a rivalry game. This is an in-region game, and you're going to get your best from them. And they're definitely stepping up to the challenge.
Well, that's the voice of Mike Ponko, the coach of the baseball team. Believe it or not, baseball practice has begun here in Escanaba.
It has, yeah.
Amazing, hey?
Yeah, it's well, I tell you what, that downtime in between fall ball and the start of practice is really it's kind of a tough time of year for me. So I'm super excited to be back working with the guys and hearing the ping of the bat and the pop of the glove.
Well, there'll be some changes this year. We had the 3 Australians last year. They're all gone. They've gone on to other places. So what have you done recruiting-wise there, Genius? Well, but we do. We have some. We have a mixture. Yeah, no, we have a mixture of guys, don't we, this year?
And as always, and we've said this before, the backbone of our team is going to be the UP, and it did disappoint that Strong Gladstone program provided us a couple of faces that are going to step in and help us right away. Carson Shea and Jared Crow And we finally got an Escanaba kid that recently graduated. We had a couple last year that had been on a couple years, but Jake Lefebvre is with us. And we kind of went all over the UP to get some faces and some guys that are going to replace the ones we lost. And then, as you said, we kind of ventured out again. We did have some luck in the lower part of Michigan. But we got some interesting faces as well. I do have a couple Wisconsin kids that signed on. We do have a dual citizen that was living in Germany that is with us, a dual citizen that was living in the Dominican Republic, and then we have a semester transfer from Tel Aviv, Israel, actually. So a wide variety of experiences and a wide variety of guys that have done some different things and have some experience to lean on going into the season.
And you're right now at around 50 days till your first game. So what is it that you can do and not do inside the turf room over there out here in Wells Township?
Well, we're full practice right now, so we can do whatever we want. The NCAA and JCAA rules allow us a lot more time than the high school rules, and that's the big adjustment for these guys. And I had to tell them, from fall ball into spring ball, it was shut your arms down and give it some rest so we don't get those overuse injuries that sometimes happen in the college season, I should say, because we do start a lot earlier. We have a good 7 weeks before we play a game, and hopefully we're able to manage it right where we kind of slowly get into getting our arms up to strength instead of sometimes in that high school season it's comes so quick that you got to hustle up and get your pitchers ready, and we're trying to it's kind of like getting on the freeway. You don't start at the bottom of the on-ramp going 70 miles an hour. So we're trying to get our arms up to speed in a healthy manner and get everybody on the same page that way.
And it's something where you're trying to mix a lot of different guys in. You watched them play in high school ball, Legion ball, and stuff like that. How do you get them to make the next step and to show them what they have to do individually to be able to make that next move?
Well, and that's I think the fall ball portion of our season becomes a wake-up call for a lot of young men, and we're able to, because we're on JCAA, we have a few more relaxed rules than a lot of four-year schools. We're able to play a lot more scrimmages and face some competition, and there's some guys on our team that's found out holy cats, this is a different level. And that's sometimes something that some young men have a hard time with, no matter what sport is. I'm coming from a high school where I was the best player. I was, all conference, all state, all UP, whatever you want it to be. And they step up and find out that so was everyone else we're playing against. So they're kind of on an even playing field. And we found some things that guys need to work on in the fall, and they've really done a good job of taking it to heart, and they've worked on it. I mean, there's some big improvements from the end of fall ball to the spring. Guys are hungry. Guys are wanting to get out there and get better, and I can't be happier with this group right now.
All right, and I know your other hat is a sports information director, so that you've been putting together the stats here. So what do you think? How do you think Crow did? Jared Crow, one of your pupils there, took over for you while you were at the baseball coaches convention.
Yeah, I got the opportunity to go to the ABCA, and it was an excellent experience for me, and it's going to be an excellent resource for our team, just the information I gathered there. And I can't thank Jared enough for stepping up, and really he was thrown into the fire because he's just been learning the computer this year and didn't have a chance to really see the other portions of the job. And I walked him through a couple we did a dry run, but he's going off of instructions and texting me, and I'm trying to listen to 20-year Major League vets and texting him at the same time. And it was kind of a chaotic weekend, but he stepped up in a big way and got it done. And I'm so thankful that he was able to do that and allowed me the opportunity to go there. And we gave him a round of applause as a team the other day because he deserves it. The young man did a great job all weekend and kept us rolling.
Yeah, I mean he's obviously, everybody knows him in Glass, so he's a smart young man, and he was kind of freaking out a little bit here and there, but
and I don't blame him. I freak out, and I've been doing this for 2 years here and years in the past at other places. So
all right, let's see if we can get a Norse comeback here. Thanks for doing this, Mike. Good luck to your team. We'll see you in Florida.
Darn right. We'll see you where it's warm, right?
Let's go now.
All right, yes.
Okay. Mike Ponko, the head baseball coach, your coach obviously, Mason. So what do you think, man? The second half, the guys they gotta pick it up here.
Yeah, I got to figure it out offensively and get some of these guys that have zeros in the score column going. Ryan Robinette needs to get himself going, and I think we can come away with this win.
All right, so 34-28, Gogebic, and Ryrob's going to start a three off the rim and hit the wire that connects the backboard to the ceiling and came back down. That's the end of that play, and so Gogebic will have the basketball here. 34-28, they lead the Norse. Now the drive to the basket underneath and no good. Hitting the deck there. Woodley wanted a call, didn't get it. Matt Wagner back up court for the Norse. Kick out to Ryrob. He's wide open for a three. Right side, rims out, no good. Nothing falling for him. Luke Batson, a blue collar rebound underneath. Loose ball on the floor. He's down on his butt. Gets the ball. Now it's a tie-up. And the ball goes to Gogebic on the alternating possession here. Wow. There's been a lid on the basket for everybody not named Matt Wagner, as far as the Norse are concerned. They drive inside. That shot is no good for Eig. Norse get the rebound. Here is Robinette to Wagner. He tried to scoop it up, hit the bottom of the backboard with it, but Robinette chased it down. DeBessie, circus shot. He's hammered. Foul called on number 20, Steven Nelson. That's 3 on him. Remember, he got 2 early fouls. The pride of West Iron County High School. I mentioned his younger brother is lighting it up this year at West Iron. He's taller than Steve is. And his sister's going to go to Tech and play, so that's a basketball family there in Iron River.
Taller, you say?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, taller. I'm not sure. They list Steve at 6'8".
He's a big guy.
Yeah, his brother, apparently, according to Steve anyway, is an inch taller. He's going to get his third foul. He's going to be sitting the bench here, though, as Chris DeBessie at the line for the Norse makes 34-29. Gogebic. This is a gut check for Bay, though, to have a big lead early, everything rocking and rolling, and then just have a frustrating first half to now not fall apart, and deal with the adversity. Chris DeBessie sinks both free throws, and it's 34-30. Gogebic leading by 4 with the ball. Lyle, left corner, right through the hands of Gavin Rencinci, out of bounds. We'll take it. Down by 4, 18:53. I guess the thing is to not panic, right? You're going to be behind in games. Just usually not when you had a 15-point lead to start.
Yeah.
Chris DeBessie underneath for Luke Matson. Tried to bounce it back, and they're just getting into our passing lanes right now. And another Norse turnover. Woodley near side to. They never started the shot clock, so it's going to have to be taken care of here with 18:30 left. Emmanuel Eig, how about this? The Norse have no points from Robinette, no points for Alexander other than 1 free throw. And they don't have any points for Mitch Borseth other than a free throw. Woodley misses the long jumper out of bounds. It'll stay on the deflection with Gogebic. 5 in the shot clock. 34-30. Gogebic leading. And they'll reset the shot clock to 20. Bounce pass in. It turns out they didn't need it, as Lyle puts down 2 more. And now it's 36-30 Gogebic.
Shoot it!
Wagner, or Robinette rather, throws up a long 3 from the top, and it's just not going for him, but Alexander gets the rebound, skies for the jam. Yeah, let's see if they get some going, 36-32. Gogebic by 4. Come on, baby. That's the first basket of the game for Alexander, and when you're up that high, the shooting percentage is pretty good. Borseth with it now. To Woodley near side for Gogebic. Woodley still with the ball. Pulls up, shoots a 3 with Robinette in his face. No good. And Wagner chases down the rebound in the corner. Matt Wagner across the half-court line. Pulls up, passed it underneath. Nicely done to Luke Matson.
That's a nice find there.
And now it's a 2-point lead for Gogebic. 36-34, a little trap in half court. They get through it. Forseth left side with the ball. Ige top of the key for the Sampsons. Ige passed it off. Long two rather from the near side, no good. Robinette gets the rebound. He'll push the tempo for the Norse. Over to Wagner, another three. Long, no good. That was an air ball there. Back to the top, they save it. Wagner gets it from Robinette. Now Robinette's on top. Robinette lobs it to Alexander. Alexander back to Rob. He puts up a three. It is through! And that gives the Norse the lead as Robinette makes the triple. And sometimes all that takes is one for him. 37-36, steal, inbounds underneath. Go! They don't get it there. 16:23 to go, Norse by one, back the other way. Oh, a basket. Oh, they're calling a charge. They're calling a charge on Emmanuel Ige as he went in. The basket will not count, and Dennis Mackey up off the bench. Not in agreement, obviously. Xavier Fields in for the Norse. And also in, let's see, who else checked in? Messi? Or was he already out there? Khan is in for Gogebic. All right, so 37-36, the Norse have answered. Ryan Robinette buried that triple a second to go. Gets it to Chris DeBessie on the near wing. DeBessie goes by his man all the way to the can and puts it down. That was a fast move down the baseline for DeBessie. 39-36. Bay with the lead. 15:50 to go. 3-point lead now. Pull-up shot for Emmanuel Ige. He gets contact this time and draws the foul. 15:48 to play. 39-36. That foul called on Xavier Fields. Ige goes to the line here for Gogebic. First one on its way. It's off the front of the rim, no good. That was his first free throw attempt of the half and of the game. Second one up. Got that one. 39-37, Bay by 2. Matt Wagner dribbling across half court with the ball. Over now to Robinette. Robinette looks at that basket every time, doesn't he? Fields underneath. Good. To Matt Wagner, this time from about 15 feet closer.
Yeah.
On the baseline for him. Wagner. 20 points in the game, 41-37. Norse by 4. Driving on the baseline, they'll get the basket up, no good. Alexander the rebound, and then it's stripped from him out of bounds. It'll be Norse ball. I had a referee and a coach right in my line of sight there. I could literally not see what was going on under the basket from just that angle that they were in front of me there. Oh, good talk with Mike Ponko there at halftime to find out how things are going with the baseball team. I know Heidi Sharon's got the softball team rearing to go as well. Wagner, another three from the corner, no good. I can't believe he's still being left open out there. As Ryan Robinette found him, he just didn't get that one. Go! Red back court, Norse nearly steal it, almost, but the Sampsons have it set up now. Kahn, touch pass left side now. Woodley, back out to Borsett for three, and it's good. First basket for Mitch in the game, and that makes it 41-40. Gogebic will get a 30-second timeout. Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
Peninsula Federal Credit Union's vision continues to be the financial partner within our communities, fulfilling the motto, people helping people. Become a member and share a piece of the credit union that is there a while too. Apply online at peninsulafcu.com or stop in at one of our 3 locations in Escanaba and Menominee.
Peninsula Federal Credit Union, lighting the way.
About pass for Bay College basketball, the voice of the North, Maverick 106.3.
14:35, an eternity of time in a 1-point game. Matt Wagner is going to bring it up, or inbound it probably to Rob, and yes, And it'll be Ryan to bring it up for the Norse. Robinette across the half-court line. Chris DeBessie right wing with it. DeBessie puts down the dribble. He's back near half-court. Over to Ryan Robinette. Into Alexander, and he's going to get pushed in a foul on the Sampsons there. Lyle gets his first.
Don't worry about it. Go. Armbar. He said he had armbar. Obviously.
Norse inbound it. Robinette. Let's see if they get it into Chris. You know that's what they'd like to do. Nope, they got it to the other Chris DeBessie, but he missed up high. And we get a foul, or the ball ends up out of bounds. And it's Gogebic possession.
Go, Jared.
Now they've got numbers as they break the press. Borseth, no look pass to Lyle near side, pulls up, shoots, no, off the side of the rim. DeBessie with the ball for Bay. DeBessie across the half-court line with the ball, goes all the way inside, goes to the left hand and scores. Chris DeBessie makes it 43-40 Bay College with the lead. Gogebic with a basketball now. Woodley right in front of us. Over to Kahn. That's a deep three from almost half court. He buried it. Yezer Kahn, we're tied at 43 with 13:30 to go. That was in Ryan Robinette territory there. Wagner to Alexander. Now DeBessie looks at the basket, doesn't. Gets it over to Robinette for three. No good. From the far corner. They left him wide open. Xavier Fields picks up his third foul. Bay College in a dogfight here tonight. It is 43-all with 13:16 to go. You had to think the Norse were taking a little bit of the command back at the beginning of this half. Here's a pass up the left side that does not work to Jared Jansaz. Out of bounds. Jansak. I can't even keep track of what I'm doing here.
Come on, Yasser. What the hell's that crossover?
So it's Marcus Harris for the Norse now. Gets it to Alexander. In the corner. Three ball. On its way. No good. Rebound for Alexander. And he got stripped of it. It ends up out of bounds. It's Gogebic. As the ball is, the refs are going to talk to each other here. We'll see. Now we're going to switch it and give it to Bay.
Come on.
12:57 to play after Wagner missed from the corner. Marcus Harris will inbound.
Jared, over the top.
Baseline right. They've got a big mismatch in with Alexander underneath if they can get it to him. DeBessie cuts inside. One hands it. Toilet Cedar, no, off the rim. But he's fouled. Tied at 43. 12:50 to play. Lyle gets his second foul as Dadre Yohe's going to check in now for the Norse. Actually, we'll get the shooter first. Chris DeBessie will go to the free throw line. Chris with 6 points in the half, 8 for the game. And the pride of Wayne County goes to the free throw line here for Bay College. On its way and good. That puts the Norse back up by one. And the sub is in. Yohe for Alexander. And the second one good as well. So the Norse are up by 2. Now they got to play a little D. And they do. Tapped away by DeBessie. He gets the steal to the X-Man up court. Into DeBessie. No. But there's the foul, and DeBessie will go back to the line. You know, if that ball had gone in when Fields got a piece of it there, that could have been an interesting call.
Yeah, it was coming out though, unfortunately. Too bad we can't get that and one and get the 3-point play.
Well, Chris will try to make it a 4-point lead, and he makes it 46-43 with that one. Stay tuned for our post-game show. We'll talk with Coach Matt Johnson and our player of the game, Bay College and Gogebic, in a battle here in this one, 46-43 your score.
That's 6 for 6 from the line.
Yeah, we'll take that as Dobesi makes them both. 47-43, trap at half court. Kahn is able to get through it. And now Lyle over to Woodley for a long jumper, no good. And Xavier Fields gets the board for the Norse. Up ahead now for Wagner. Wagner shovels it over. Harris for three! Well, he missed a couple of them in a row in the first half, but he makes a big one there. 50-43 Bay. Kahn back the other way. No, but he is fouled. Marcus seems to find a way to hit that big shot when he comes in, doesn't he?
On the line for the number 35,
So Kahn will go to the free throw line here for Ironwood or Gogebic. They're in Ironwood. I'm close enough. And the kid about to check in, Jokey, he's from Ironwood, so hey. He's coming in now. And Woodley will get a break. Boy, the Norse have been all over Woodley. He's earned every point. He got 10 of them in the first half. He earned every one of them. Norse in a battle here, leading by 7. Kahn at the free throw line. Tries to split the pair, missed it off the front of the rim, and Wagner gets the rebound, and Kahn fouled him. And so, Bay College will have it. As Marcus Harris will bring it up for Bay. Harris to Fields on top. Fields with the ball. Kick out to DeBessie. DeBessie goes all the way to the can and puts it down. Man, oh man, has he dominated when he's been out there. They don't have an answer for him right now. DeBessie's dribble penetration, his speed to the basket, they just haven't been able to cut it. 52-43 now. That's a big run. DeBessie 6 for 6 at the line and 6 points in addition to that. So he has 12 of his 14 points in this second half. He only had 2 at halftime, Chris DeBessie. 52-43. It's a big run. 11-3 for the Norse. And they've got the 9-point lead, but you know that Gogebic team isn't going to give up. And oh, yes! Oh, wow, I thought they had the turnover there. But we're going to get a foul on the Norse. It's on Marcus Harris. A bad break for Marcus.
Wow.
And
that was a straight shoulder.
Marcus can't believe the call, and neither can Matt Johnson. Matt will get teed up if he says anything else, because he already got that warning earlier. Lyle at the line makes, and it's a 7 or 8-point game, 52-44. But man, that's a tough one to take there for Marcus Harris. Second free throw is good, so they do get both. Now Fleming with it for the Norse. Onto the baseline, underneath the Fields, he puts it down on the baseline. The X-Man, his second basket of the game. 54-45, Norse with the lead. Steven Nelson's about to check back in, and Fields, Marcus Harris gets in front of his man, and a traveling call, though. And so the Norse will get it on the Gogebic turnover. Great job by Marcus Harris again to get in his man's path. Forced the shuffle of the feet, and Marcus has the ball, and hold on, he was ready, but the refs weren't. Still waiting to, I guess there's some sweat on the floor, so hey, Brad Landis. He may be our OSF trainer, but a little elbow grease on the ground here. Marcus. He's the all-purpose athletic trainer.
He just does it all.
Yeah. Khalid Fleming right side with the ball. Khalid looks.
Stay there, Josh.
Looks. Still got it on top. Khalid now penetrates. Bounce pass underneath. Matt Wagner on the baseline. Shot blocked. Jokey back for Gogebic. That was blocked by Steven Nelson, who just came back in the game. He's got 3 fouls. Up high in the air, that ball deflects to Jokey. Left side underneath And the basket counts for Joshua Lyle, and they're back within 7. 54-47. This Gogebic team won't go away. 3-ball, Harris, yes! Marcus Harris, 2 big threes. 57-47. The Norse by 10. We'll take a break. 60, Bay College Radio, Maverick 106.
We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty. Unlock the door to your perfect place. We'll help you find just the right space. Call the experts in realty. You'll get better marketing strategies. We're the key to buying and selling. Key Realty.
Some might say we have a problem with too many distractions with all the devices in our life. What? But you can change that with a simple Papa Murphy's pizza. Enjoy a Papa Murphy's take and bake pizza in about 15 minutes in your oven, and something amazing will happen. Devices will go silent. Texting will stop. Eye contact will be made. There will be an actual conversation. Smiling faces and empty plates. Enjoy one today. Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza, Iron Mountain Market, Escanaba.
Every fadeaway, finger roll, and foul, we have it here on Bay College Basketball, Maverick 106.3.
Jack Hall, Mason Corhonen back with you here as two guys have turned this game around, Krista Bessie and Marcus Harris. And the Norse are up 10, 57-47. Here's Mitch Borseth with the ball now for Gogebic. Over to Joki, fires up a 3. It's off the rim and off the top of the wire on the backboard. It ends up going through the hoop, but it won't count. The 3 won't count for Gogebic. And the Norse have it on the out-of-bounds play. Marcus Harris with 2 big threes here in the second half. Khalid Fleming right side. Khalid with the ball. Back to Matt Wagner. Wagner, left corner. Bounce pass. Oh, they get it. Good ball movement underneath. That was beautiful. Beautiful pass from Xavier Fields to Matt Wagner on the baseline. That was pretty. You know, you could talk about the triples, but boy, X finding to Matt right there makes it 59-47. And now the North stepping up on defense. Lyle is frustrated. Offensive foul to call on him.
He's been using that shoulder all night. He can't check in with the radio really, but
Bagda checks in. He's a Lance boy. Yeah, isn't it?
He looks right at me. He's like 14.
14 coming in, yeah. Oh, Marcus Harris now with the getting the perspiration off the floor. Attaboy, Marcus. All right. So here is Fleming with it now. The crowd gave him a nice cheer, too.
Yeah, they really did.
24 points for Matt Wagner in the game by my count. Oh, Marcus just buried a 3. Nope, not this time. A little long on that one. Actually, a lot long on that one.
Yeah.
Out of bounds, nothing but air. 59-47. Well, Marcus was feeling it after he squeegeed up some of the perspiration on the court. Woodley with the ball now. Over to Mitch on the left side. Borseth, top of the key now. Near side to Woodley. That's a deep 3 for Borseth, no good. Norse get the rebound, looking to run. Wagner behind the defense gets stuffed from behind, the ball on the floor, and it'll be Bay College ball. Wagner had 6 triples and 2 twos. I think he has 24, so I missed a 2. Apparently not. Okay, 22 for Matt Wagner. All right, so the Norse with the ball. Dondre Yohe now to Marcus Harris.
One guy!
Harris outside the arch, gets it to Yohe in the corner. 3 more for Wagner, not this time. He's not afraid to shoot, is he? 59-47, 3 the other way. That's no good for Woodley. Nelson the rebound, and he's on the floor. He's going to be called for the travel. Steven Nelson looks at his coach and says, can't believe they called me for a travel on that. But 59-47, X-Man with the ball for the Norse. He's double teamed, gets it anyway, and he gets hammered down to the floor. Foul called against Gogebic, number 14, who just checked in there, Lou Bogda. And that's going to put Fields on the free throw line once he collects himself. He got hit pretty good there. Alexander is going to check back in. Christian Alexander with only one basket in the game. That was a dunk, of course, right? And Ryan Robinette with only one basket in the game, and that was a triple, of course.
Yeah, that's. But they did get going. That was the big thing. They got a bucket and helped spread the floor for the other guys that were already producing. That's the big key. Big key to the second half right there.
Yeah, Chris DeBessie did a lot of things with his drive to the basket.
Yep.
And Marcus Harris with the 2 big threes. And now X-Man at the line, on its way and good.
Yeah, like I had mentioned in the halftime show, Chris, he had been getting to the bucket good, but he just hadn't finished off those nice drives, so he got that going in the second half, as we can see.
60-47, Bay College up by 13, so they've got pretty much their 17-2 lead they had early in the game. Gogebic came back, took a 6-point lead. Second free throw, no good. On the deflection, oh, he almost threw it away. He did throw it away. Underneath Fleming, no. Got his own rebound, yes. And Gogebic just not making good decisions with the ball. When they get it, they're panicking, and the Norse have made them feel real uncomfortable, obviously. And now that one's tapped away, but they've really been aggressive defensively, very active in the passing lanes, and have turned this game around, I think, more on the defensive end than the offensive end, as they nearly got another turnover there. Christian Alexander back in for the Norse, 62-47. Norse by 15, matching their biggest lead. Mitch Borseth with the ball. Woodley over near side. Step back, 3 on the way, and air ball. Steven Nelson, the rebound underneath. That won't fall. Out of bounds. It'll be Gogebic's ball. 7:52 to play. Robinette back in. Wagner sits. Boy, he's going to sleep well tonight. Matt Wagner, eh? He's been out there almost the whole game. Woodley, their side with the ball, being followed by Fleming. Stops. Back outside for Steven Nelson. Bounced it into Borseth. Mitch on the baseline. He's trapped over there. Had nowhere to go. And a traveling call. Great defense. Ryan Robinette right in Mitch Borseth's path. Mitch could not drive the baseline like he wanted to there. So Robinette across the half-court line for the Norse. Left corner to DeBessie. Chris into Dondre Yohe. Yohe kicked it out. Open jumper. Khalid off the rim and in. Khalid Fleming with 7. 64-47, and we've got a foul here. Beyond Fleming, his second. 3 o'clock Saturday, Dakota County will be here. The Norse will have to bring it against DCTC like he did out in Minnesota last Wednesday night. 7:10 to play. 64-47, Bay with the lead. And Fleming in on Woodley, and he again makes the defensive play. Khalid Fleming has given him some great minutes off the bench in the second half. 64-47. Robinette outside the arch to Khalid. Khalid back to Alexander in the corner, driving baseline. There's DeBessie. He gets stuffed by Nelson. Back the other way, Woodley. Woodley puts it up and in off the window. He waited for Alexander to go by. 64-49 as Nelson gets another block shot at the other end, and Woodley put it in. Timeout of the court, 64-49, Bay College leading. Bay College Radio, We're back in 30 seconds.
Hi, Jeff Richardson here. As a former athlete and coach myself, I'm proud to have Richardson Jewelers salute the players and coaches of today's game. Richardson, there's no benefit of promoting habits in our youth by promoting play in academic and curriculum. The sports programs of be creating resilient, strong, competent leaders in our community. Richardson Jewelers, supporting our youth for over 15 years.
Jump ball, jump hoops, and jump shot. We cover it all. It's Bay College basketball on Maverick 106.3.
Jack Hall, Mason Court Honan back with you here as the Norse have turned it around here in the second half, trailing by 6 at the halftime break. As you look at the second half here, what's been the difference?
We got everybody going. Everybody got a bucket, from our starters to our bench guys. Marcus Harris, for example, has got 2 big triples off the bench. Khalid Fleming's put a few buckets in off the bench. Xavier Field is playing better defense. Just a number of things that have just gone our way in this half that didn't in the first half. And then Chris DeBessie has just taken over, just attacking the rim with strength and power and really putting down tough buckets, and it's really worked out for us so far.
Yeah, I really think it was the defensive end of the side of the play here that turned things around. And it usually is the case, right? You know, the defense usually feed the offense.
Yeah, great defense always produces good offense, so that's the difference.
Back kick.
Robinette passed it to the left side out of a timeout. Khalid Fleming fouled. You know, Ryan Robinette only has 1 basket in the game. That 3 came at a big moment there in the early part of this half.
You're ready right here.
And then Marcus, as you said, with the 2 threes. But so that was big. And then Chris DeBessie just attacking that baseline. And so we'll see how it goes here with 6:24 to go. And off the back of the rim, that shot no good on the free throw there. 6:23 to go, 64-49. Luke Mattson charged with the foul. He's like, what, me?
Be ready to kick out now. Last break right here.
Sampson's will go the other way and shoot. 64-49.
Come on, Dave, take your time.
David Benson in the game for the second time, and he's going to be the one to go shoot the 1-and-1, and he makes. David Benson.
Take your time, take your time.
And that second one, no good. 64-50, Norse by 14. Here's DeBessie again inside, and we get a foul here as he caught Woodley. I'm sorry. Oh, it's on Ige. Okay. So back to the line for the Norse. Chris DeBessie. He'll shoot 2, and so far, so good at the line for him. First one on its way, and there's the jinx. 6 for 6. Not anymore.
Yep.
It's all your fault.
I purposely didn't say that last time. I was just like, he's 4 for 4 so far.
Yeah.
Instead of the old, he's been perfect.
Yeah, right. Got the second one, 7 for 8, 65-50. The Norse by 15. Gogebic, do they have another run in him? 6 minutes to go. Left corner. Benson to Ige, left side, and Ige fouled by Alexander. His first foul. Chris really hasn't played that many minutes in this game. I think the popcorn is all gone over there. They're not making any more, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like they shut her down.
Yep. Well, it's getting late even for the baseball team making popcorn. Free throw no good. Karem's out of bounds. It'll stay with Gogebic as Mitch Forseth inbounds it to Steve Nelson near side. Forseth in the near corner. Threw it into the backcourt, and that's going to be over and back. very frustrating night, I imagine, for Mitch Borseth. He's certainly not used to only having one basket. And the Norse, you heard Matt Johnson in the pregame show say that was one of their big goals, was to keep a lid on him and on Woodley. Alexander, right side to Bessie. That's a deep three, and he buried it. That one was out there a ways. 68-50. And now a steal. Look out. Two guys back. Alley-oop. Khalid tried to feed it to Bessie for the dunk. That would have been the highlight of the night, but it didn't quite work out. Nelson back the other way to Woodley. Pull-up triple, short side of the rim. We're going to see some garbage time now. They going to get another chance? Not this time. It's to Khalid instead. And it's still a Detroit connection, though. As DeBessie finds Khalid Fleming for the two there. 70-50 now. The Norse have turned it completely around. Benson inside scores. 70-52. Masuga and Fields will check back in for Bay at this next opportunity. Inside to Alexander, and he is fouled.
Number 30, David Benson, the second. Double bonus.
So, free throws coming here for the Norse.
On the line for the Norse, shooting two, number 35, Christian Alexander.
Christian Alexander to the line. Chris in this game is 1 for 4. And he makes that one. See if I say that one. They're not doing so hot, right?
Yeah, they somehow figure it out.
Yeah. And he made that one too. So the second one also good.
And the Norse are up 20 with 4:30 to play.
It's a little more comfortable than it was earlier, right? Trailing by 6. I think we actually got down 7 at one point. .427 to go. The North 72-52. Left corner. That's number 12 with the ball. Luke Miller in the game. And he's going to throw up a triple and bury it. First time we've seen him in the game, and he knocks that one down. 72-55, 4 minutes to go. Masuga for the Norse. That one on its way from the near side, no good. And the Sampsons get the rebound. 72-55, 3-ball. That one's off the glass, left side of the rim, no good. But Benson gets the offensive rebound out to Woodley for 3. That's off the rim, no good. And Ryan Robinette gets the carom on this one and gets the rebound. And this one going inside will hit the wall and will stay with the Norse.
How did he not call a foul?
I don't know.
He literally just put an arm out and grabbed him. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Stays Norse ball. We'll take that.
3:36 to play. The Norse are up 72-55. Matt Wagner, left corner. He was hot early, but 5 triples right away.
Come on, Luke!
Fleming on top to Wagner. He throws up a 3. It's through again. 75-55. 7 triples for him, so he beats Haley, who had 6.
That's what we like to see.
That's the second time that's happened. Remember earlier this year, as we see the Cade Contreras sighting now for the Norse with the new hairdo.
Yeah, the fresh cut.
Yeah, he had a mop on his head literally the last time we saw him. Anyways, there was a game earlier this year. Haley had 6 triples, and then Matt Wagner came out, and I think he got just as many. Tighter, may have gotten 7. Masuga to Fleming, was going to shoot, steps in after the man goes by him, and he puts it down. Khalid Fleming, 11 points for him. And again, I really think Khalid has been a big factor in the second half. His defense, his energy. Miller with it now for Gogebic. It's 77-55. In the corner, Miller is open again, and this time it's going to rattle off the rim, no good, and Fleming the rebound for the Norse. Stay tuned for our post-game show. That one rolled off the rim. It was a good drive inside. Unfortunately, nothing there for the Norse as far as the offense goes. Back the other way. That one no good. And now we're in garbage time. On the baseline, Fields gets the ball, but he is out of bounds, and so we'll have a whistle, and the ball goes to Gogebic with Austin Forbes getting into the game here. Left-hand dribble now, Bogdan with it. Norse leading by 22. They'll take it away. Are we going to get a dunk here? Nope. The pass from Masuga too far for Xavier Fields. He tried to lead him into that. Dandre Yohe checks back in. – 25 points for Matt Wagner in the game, 7 triples. That's a big win for Bay, though, considering the adversity that they had. And Gogebic really was confident there. You could just see their energy on their bench next to us. They were pretty excited. And back the other way. Here's a steal. Going in is Marcus Harris. Circus shot counted, and he's fouled. Marcus Harris to the line. Those are the kind of shots that were not going in the first half for Bay.
I didn't think that one even had a chance.
No.
How high it went, but it comes right down and in.
Number 20, Marcus Harris.
Yeah, nothing going in the first half and everything going in these last 10 minutes.
Free throw wouldn't go for Marcus there. Down to the final 87 seconds as Norse can't control that, and so they'll be inbounded here by Mitch Forseth. Three ball near side is good for Forseth. But it's too late for them. Marcus Harris hooks that one up, no good. It's 80-58, down to a minute to go. Three ball for Miller, that one barely hit the front of the rim. Loose ball, Austin Forbes gets it for Bay.
Let's go.
83-58. And now with 37 seconds, Gogebic misses at this end. Austin Forbes with it into Dandre Yohe. Now to Masuga on the baseline. Wouldn't go. 83-58. You're going to look at that score and think this was a blowout, and you'd be wrong. And another miss for Gogebic. We're in the victory formation now with Marcus Harris. So that'll do it. 83-58. Mitch, Mason rather. Mason, hey, they turned it on in the second half when they needed to.
Yeah, that was a good all-around game for the North. Figured it out in the second half and got the scoring back on top. Just a good job to come back into that one and show some adversity. Definitely something we like to see late in the season, figuring ourselves out going into the playoffs in the future. And big win for the North is now we're competing for home field advantage in the future. So if we can take away this win this weekend, hopefully, at 3 o'clock on Saturday, hopefully everybody can come out to that one and support us then too.
Yeah, we want a big crowd in here Saturday. Dakota County will be here, 83-58 the final. Mason, why don't you pick our player of the game and let Ponko know who that'll be, because Matt Johnson will come over for our post-game show. And there's a couple of guys that you could pick, but I'm thinking.
I think Matt Wagner's first half is undeniably going to be our player of the game. If we don't have a scorer like that in the first half, this game would be a lot different. So him taking control of that first half is really important to this win, and he did a nice job all around in the game. And our player of the game is going to be Matt Wagner.
Yeah, he's got a lot of highlights from this one. And Bay College gets the win, 83-58. Matt Wagner will be your player of the game. Matt Johnson, the coach of the Norse, right now talking with Dr. Coleman, president of the college. She's congratulating him. He's asking for a raise again.
I'm sure he is. Don't we all want that?
Yeah, he's not going to get it, but at least I don't think he is.
Well, he's like, well, if I get home field advantage for the playoffs, he's trying to figure it out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have him on the post-game show, and we'll get Matt Wagner over here, and I'll get on out of here.
Yeah, why don't you let them guys know, and then I'll talk to Matt as he's still talking. Matt Johnson still talking here with Dr. Coleman.
All right,
thanks a lot.
Good.
We'll see you Saturday, man.
Yeah, sounds good, bro.
All right, we got the final stats here, and so we'll go over those. 55-24, they outscored them in the second half. Trailing by 6 at the half, got down by 7, the deepest hole of the game,